The next part of this chapter is to talk about physical abilities. पहले हमने बात की थी intellectual abilities की, that talks about your IQ, your intelligence, your deductive skills, inductive skills, सारे explain किए थे different Venn diagram में. Now we have physical abilities. I'm sure you guys know what that is. आपके अंदर हिम्मत कितनी है, आपके अंदर ताकत कितनी है, how good is your strength, how good is your flexibility, your stamina, and all that sorts of stuff, all that sort of stuff. Basically हमारे पास तीन main categories होती हैं to define physical ability: strength, flexibility, and other characteristics. Total इसमें 9 characteristics होते हैं, which we will be talking about in the next slide. Okay, so now we will be talking about the 9 physical abilities. Strength factors, flexibility factors, and other factors को मिला के इनकी subtypes मिला के we have 9 factors. Let's start with the first one, which is dynamic strength, ability to exert muscular force repeatedly or continuously over time. अच्छा, you have to keep in mind the strength factors की जो ये चार हैं, they're interlinked. ठीक है, सो ये इनका आपस में इनकी थोड़ी सी डेफिनेशंस मिलती जुलती रहेंगी, इनका जो मकसद होगा वो मिलता जुलता रहेगा. Then we have trunk strength, ability to exert muscular strength using the trunk, particularly abdominal muscles. Then we have static strength, ability to exert force against external objects. For example, अगर आप काम कर रहे हैं as a miner, ठीक है, so you have to exert pressure on the material जो आप extract करना चाह रहे हैं. If you're working as an extractor, you would have to exert pressure against the external object उसको निकालने के लिए. Also, I'm sure you guys know what abdominal muscles are, commonly known as abs. ठीक है, it's basically the core muscles of your body, one of the core muscles of your body, which are found behind the stomach flap. And core strong होता है तो आपका trunk strength बहुत strong होती है. Then we have explosive strength, ability to spend a maximum of energy in one or a series of explosive acts. Now moving on to flexibility factors. Number 1, extend flexibility, ability to move the trunk and back muscles as far as possible. इसमें आपके आ जाएगा, हाँ, I'm thinking of an occupation. Okay, ability to move your trunk and back muscles as far as possible. Any physical activity, because if your back muscles are not strong enough, it's going to cause. Let me think of an example. If I was in class right now, I'm sure आप में से कोई ना कोई मुझे example बता चुका होता अभी तक. खैर, and now we have the other one that we have is dynamic flexibility, ability to make rapid repeated flexing movements. Finally, we have other factors: body coordination, ability to coordinate the stimulus action of different parts of your bodies. It sometimes includes actions between your brain and your body parts as well. Okay, if your brain is picking up the stimulus in your brain, if it's picking up the instructions quickly, वो आपकी body को फिर message send करता है, and then your body starts translating that message physically. Balance, ability to maintain equilibrium despite forces pulling off balance. कोई heavy चीज़ आपने पकड़ी हुई है, obviously अगर आपका balance होगा तो आप उसको maintain कर सकेंगे. अगर आप एक थिन लाइन पे खड़े हुए हैं, अगर आपका बैलेंस होगा तो आप उस पर खड़े रहेंगे. एंड फाइनली यू हैव स्टैमिना, ability to continue maximum effort requiring prolonged effort over time. Although all of these factors, physical abilities को अगर हम किसी एक बहुत ज़्यादा फिजिकल जॉब में ना भी रखें, अगर आप एक नॉर्मल बैठने वाली ही जॉब में काम कर रहे हों, बट इफ़ यू डू नॉट हैव गुड trunk strength, or if you do not have good extent flexibility, you're going to have problems. Because जब आप सारा दिन बैठ के भी काम कर रहे होते हैं लैपटॉप पे, या आपकी एक स्टेशनरी जॉब है जिस पर आपने लैपटॉप के सामने एक कुर्सी पे बैठ लेना होगा, if you don't have strong trunk and back muscles flexibility, आपको posture का issue हो सकता है. Which is why countries such as Germany, India, Ireland, they actually check your physical abilities as well to see if the employee they're about to hire is strong enough or not. Sorry. So even if it's a job that does not essentially require you कि आप physically बहुत strong हो, matter करता है वहाँ पे. Now it's important to understand that individuals have different abilities and that can be taken into consideration when making hiring decisions. जैसे जब आप तो ग्रुप्स बना रहे होते हैं अपने किसी भी क्लास प्रोजेक्ट के लिए, so you would want to divide the work with respect to somebody's abilities. ठीक है. If the particular person's ability is to be the laziest, you might just give him or her the responsibility of making slides. But if you feel somebody has the ability of doing good research work, आप उनके ऊपर रिसर्च करने की जो वो होगी रिक्वायरमेंट होगी उनको कहेंगे कि वो कर दें. सो विद रिस्पेक्ट टू एबिलिटीज, ठीक है, इफ़ यू फील दैट वन पर्टिकुलर ग्रुप मेंबर हैज़ बेटर पीपल स्किल्स के अगर इंटरव्यूज़ लेने हैं, ठीक है, तो आप उनको वो वाला पार्ट दे दोगे. If you feel you are good at opening a presentation, you would take that role. So with respect to abilities, organizations hire different individuals, ठीक है, and it is the importance of ability at work increases difficulty in formulating workplace policies that recognize disabilities. ये भी एक problem होती है, ठीक है, with respect to discrimination. Nonetheless, though, we need management strategies जो एक diversified organization के लिए बेहतर है. And diversity management क्या होती है? We will talk about that in the next slide. So here's where the chapter ends, and I will be sending a couple of more chapters. Short ones मैंने थोड़े से छोटे कर दिए हैं because of time constraint and because of seeing that you guys have of course other work as well. So there's that. If you have any queries, please do email me, and that's it for now. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.